Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very late night Nexus commentaries casting session. We're dressing down for the occasion a little bit because it's so late. It was kind of a last minute pickup thing that I was trying to do. It is currently 1 a.m. for me, but luckily I work second shift, so I get to sleep in a little bit, even though probably not tomorrow. Real quick, showing off my family of ducks. It was the first gift from viewers that I received. It's a family of 6 different sized ducks. Very proud of them. Happy little ducklings. Joining me today is Wipeout.
Hey guys.
We are going to be casting Division B West Feigned Competence versus Who Knows Gaming. This is a replay cast that technically happened tonight. Can't really say today because it's after midnight for me, but tonight it happened. So we're going to go ahead and go through that. Best of 3, as always. Trying to think if there's any more information there. I guess there is. There's map picks and coin flips. Alright, coin flip went to Who Knows Gaming and they opted for map pick. Map ban was a Brexis holdout and Towers of Doom by Who Knows Gaming. Battlefield of Eternity and Dragonshire by Feigned Competence. And then we'll do the rest of that information after each game for however long that takes. And go over who picks what and who had first pick. We obviously don't know bans because we don't have the drafts, and we don't have draft order necessarily, so we can't see either of that. I'm trying to think if there's any other information we're missing because it's a replay cast. Other than that, no, I think we're good to go. Just a couple things here.
I'm good. Let's go.
Right.
Let's see it.
Good. All right. Let's go ahead and count down here to draft. Hopefully the teams are on the right side. Figure that out here in a second. Alright, so on the left side, we have Chief Steve on Diablo, Hyperbole on Rhaegar, Toten Colt on Hanzo, Rainbow Lance playing Maiev, and Captain Squiddy playing Blaze.
And on the right, we have ETC, Wolf playing ETC. We have Mindcry on Greymane, Lupus64 Malthael, Mezos on Medivh, and Crazy Boots on Lucio.
Alright, so we got about 26 seconds here. Let's talk about the drafts. First of all, is Who Knows Gaming on the right side here?
Who Knows Gaming is on the right side.
Alright, so that's correct. Great. We have Medivh. Medivh is always a wild card. A good Medivh will carry a game. A bad Medivh will lose you a game. Winds of Celerity does not bode well. Normally good Medivhs take the double portal location talent, but you never know. I myself am not a Medivh one trick or main by any sort of imagination, so here we go. We have the Blaze stun, of course. Hanzo's trying to stack up that. Already got 1 stack on his W quest because he is going W build. We have Totem coming out there from Rhaegar, interestingly enough. The Medivh playing with fire. If Diablo just shoved him from the portal, he could have been in danger there. As the teams are moving into their double soak here, which draft do you like better?
Well, it's interesting. I actually like the Totem with the Maiev pick because it enables a bunch of things. I feel like the Medivh might be a response to the Maiev because it enables you to actually save someone, get them out of a Warden's Cage if that's what they elect to play later.
Dude, what do you think of this talentless Blaze?
The Blade.
There it is.
Wow.
Picking up the globe talent after letting a globe through.
Yeah, I actually like. Yeah, I tend to go that talent myself nowadays, but there are 2 talents that I basically like on Blaze. This is one of them.
I agree. It's
It's
definitely the
unlucky they picked it later.
Definitely agree. It's the go-to talent. I don't like the delay on the picking it up though. Medivh though has been very aggressive so far as he rotates top to take that. So Malthael can take Bruiser Camp while the rest of his team also takes the Siege Camp. It's currently being invaded here, so I don't actually think anything's gonna come of this. Who Knows Gaming playing very safe. Gonna go ahead and just concede that.
We'll lose the. They'll lose the bottom camp, but they have an early camp top. Usually you want to time it a little bit later, but this might give the Malthael a nice advantage to push the lane.
11 stacks on Medivh, you have to watch that. He gets that plus 75 damage. But more importantly, if he hits a hero, it goes to 1 second instead of, I think, 2 seconds right now, or 1.5. He gets a little bit. He gets it more often with the plus 75 damage.
Now, who knows gaming is doing a good job soaking every single lane right now. Where Blaze has to defend top, and they're sending the Maya up to help as well.
Would you say that there's soak every lane right now?
No puns.
All
No
puns.
puns.
All puns. It's a late night cast. This is only puns. So we have Lupus going back up top there on the Malthael. He's gonna try to catch some of that soak as best as he can. It's a little harder now with it pushed up that far and into 2. As Maev looks to cap the vision and will probably join the rest of her team here in a second. Deve's gonna scout out the Bruiser camp timing from Feigned Competence here.
Now they're scanning it out, but I don't think that they can actually invade it. So I think this is actually great timing for the objective. They can push top and hold the top objective to get the top wall.
Well, both teams look like they're going to put the priority here on the top objective. Hanzo is currently standing on the mid one. There goes Rhaegar and Diablo with him. So they're going to go ahead and push up there a little bit. Well, Who Knows Gaming is going to kind of look around here. Try to make sure they're picking up some XP. Rhaegar is half health currently in the lane.
That's interesting though. Let's FC took the camp at the perfect time, but then they elected to go with the mid objective, which shoots a different tower. So that's a little unfortunate, but at least they're controlling it. Both teams getting some value out of the objective.
Camp is still going, but top objective still in the hands of Malthael as Feigned Competence looks to engage here. There's the stun onto Maya, or Maya having the stun. There are Tether on Hanzo with the Blaze stun there, but it's going to be ETC who's going to end up falling there after the EQ from Diablo, I believe, is what pulled him in that far.
First blood. I wonder if, well, again, they could have rotated top, but it's only single Blaze going top to push with the camp, although the camp's pretty much done.
Interestingly enough, we have pinned down from Maev. Not normally a talent you see there. The Q quest at 4. Interesting.
Hanzo at 6 stacks for now. He'll be done pretty quickly. And New Habits at 8 stacks. Winds of Celerity on Medivh. I just noticed that. Interesting. Not the usual pick.
Yeah, I talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
Way to pay attention there. Touch of Death on Malthael is pretty good though into Rhaegar. Try to anti-heal out the Ancestral a little bit.
Okay, both lanes getting soaked. Now, Who Knows Gaming is rotating bottom to see if they can catch the rotation, but FC soaked sniffed it out.
They're going
is
here on the
Malthael in trouble?
Malthael. There's the Medivh. The shield definitely got some help. Can he click on the portal fast enough? He can. So he gets to leave. That's just how Medivh works.
There's the value of Medivh.
Now they're gonna go up top on Blaze here. He got a tower in the gate, but he doesn't have a well. Lupus is gonna go ahead and use his well here. As the rest of Who Knows is gonna soak out and try to get the bottom siege camp here. And as they continue the race to 10, Feigned Competence is slightly ahead.
Now, are we going to fight over that siege camp? No. Feigned Competence are going to give it up. You're going to posture for the bottom for the bottom temple. A good timing on the Malthael taking the camp. That will push during the entire objective.
Wonder if that's why they adjusted their early start time instead of going for the early fort top lane. Try to get the camp timing for the second objective instead, where it's much less likely to be defended.
Yeah, absolutely. That might be a good strat. We'll incorporate that. Yeah.
Consider it. I like the old strat. Here we go. Bottom objective. Early pickup here by Who Knows Gaming. As the race to 10 here continues, it's going to be 10s and then fight. That's what it's going to be. Here they are. There's the 10s. There's the fight. A bunch of ults going out on ETC as he's just going to get blown up. As Min Curdy is there in the middle as well. Absolutely getting the 10 values going. But there's the Lucio. That's a quick snap block on his ulti and usage right away.
Yeah, throughout the whole fight, Feigned Competence actually picked their talents, whereas unfortunately, Who Knows Gaming didn't pick up on their talents until they were 2 down, so they couldn't win that fight.
The fight started after they got, before they got 10.
Yeah.
So they had
It
to.
was just on the edge.
He literally had to pick his get 10, pick his talent, and cast it all within like
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
But it's actually Diablo. They're in trouble. There's Leyline Seal coming out, but there's Cocktail during the time stop, so no follow up there. That's a Leyline down
Yeah.
for free.
Now, Greymane did pick up a Cursed Bullet, which will be nice to actually engage into the Diablo. We'll see if how much value he'll get.
Curse Bullet last right combo, the deleted tank, double ulti,
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
and
Plus
that is Medivh quest done. 7 minutes 41 seconds, not too shabby by any means.
Are both teams focusing on macro instead of just fighting Maya and Wesley? I like to see.
There's the bullet, there's the last right combo, just deleting Diablo. Even when he finishes souls, it's still gonna just kill because they're both percentage based. Who knows gaming staying as 5 there was intriguing. Well, Feigned Competence actually had one in camp, one in top lane. They were spread out a little bit more, and like, even though I guess they're still technically up a kill. They were able to soak more just because they were spread out across the map just a tiny bit more. But here comes the big power of the 4-man push in the bot lane already as Malthael's up top trying to clean that off. There is the portal onto Hanzo, and he's just going to die. And now they're going to dance in and out. Wolfie, they're taking the tower there on the ETC. There's the bullet onto Diablo, but there's also the Ancestral as they're trying. But the Medivh shield and the Medivh value here is just too strong. Wolfie getting out with 280 health, and they're just going to heal it up and walk away.
Yeah, fantastic value on the Medivh. Nice to engage, and if they keep doing that, if they've practiced it, they will keep getting those picks. That was well done.
Definitely about knowing your limits here. As next objective is spawn, here we should probably see one from each team in top lane, both teams focusing bot lane, just for the sake of being able to guard the boss. Even if you're not getting it, you need to be able to use it to watch the boss. There's the portal, maybe onto Rhaegar. There's the power slide onto Rhaegar. There's the mosh pit. The Diablo charge is not unstoppable, so it is not going to be able to interrupt the mosh. As there goes the Hanzo arrow to interrupt. The bullet already went out. The Rhaegar is running away. He's got barely any health left. 100 health.
He does not get away.
That's a Lucio kill.
Not from a Lucio. Now, Medivh did use Leyline as well, so that won't be up in the next fight. And death timers are pretty short. So if they get a quick fight, they might get some value out of it on the Feigned Competence.
You know what else is pretty short? The cooldown on Bullet, as that's already back up. That was a really nice pickoff, though. Really good job on Wolfie there to just go ahead and rip the mosh pit on one. Especially considering the fact that Diablo's only interrupt is, as we're missing kills in the top lane, is his APOC ultimate, as Diablo charges not unstoppable, and therefore he will die, as Lepus is going to get charged down there. The portal's not quite fast enough, and there was no Medivh shield either.
And Malthael dies after the spray. Nice.
Who knows gaming should just go bot and go for boss.
Yeah, but they're looking to fight.
They're just gonna get the objective.
They are down, but they have all the confidence in the world. They do have Medivh, and so far their engages have been really on point.
Yeah, but...
Now let me see. Only the ETC with a mastery ring. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
It is the unstoppable on Malthael there, as both teams now going back to the bottom objective here.
And we're going to have a big fight for the bottom.
There's the APOC coming out, hitting no one. There's the bullet, though, as Malthael also rotates in, and he heads straight for the Diablo. Ancestral went out already, but it was anti-healed by the Malthael, as we talked about earlier. There's a 2-man stun from Blaze, as they're still fighting in this decently well. There's the Hanzo ulti, but only hitting one. There's the Leyline Seal, also only hitting one. There's Combustion coming out from Blaze, though. There's a taunt from ETC for a brief second. Now they're power sliding away, but still the chase is on. They're trying to make their way to the portal. It will be Lepus getting out with 250 health there on the Malthael, and the rest of Who Knows Gaming will disengage in the 5v4. And Feigned Competence is going to go for Siege Camp. I wasn't sure if they were going to make the super bold play and look for a boss, but no. They're going to play it safe, and they're going to go for the Siege Camp. Medivh is going to come do the annoying bird thing of just hovering above your team the whole time.
I love the confidence on Feigned Competence. They're down a man, but they're still looking to end the fight. And in fact, they pushed out the 5-man.
Did you say they're feigning confidence?
Or competently feigning?
Either way, Lepus getting the bruiser camp again. That's the third bruiser camp for their side. Feigned Competence picking up their second. No, that's also their third. That's also their third. So third bruiser camp for both teams coming up right now. As 16 talents are also out right now.
Yeah, both solo laners are going to clash in top. That's unfortunately a matchup the Malthael wins handily, and unfortunately for Blaze anyway. And bottom, what's happening bottom?
Power slide, cleanse, tether, ley line onto 2. There's the ulti from Maiev. There's the bullet. There's the charge. Hanzo arrow.
Ulti's being thrown out.
Nothing really coming with these though, like honestly. Oh, here we go. Here's the kill. Diablo's going down here. There's the Ancestral though. They don't have the Malthael here to anti that. There's the APOC. It is going to land onto Medivh as they're still going to disengage. That is 4 ultis versus 2 ultis. Leyline went down, right? Why is that Leyline not included?
Well, either way,
he has the Temporal Flux, and he got it all the way back already.
Oh, the value.
That is hella value from that. As they're going to go ahead and drop mid-fort here on the side of Who Knows Gaming. And the next objective is going to be mid-top.
Right now, both teams are about even on structures, so this objective is going to show who's going to get ahead. And Who Knows Gaming is going from mid. Big fight. Malthael showing top lane, so right now it's 5v4. Feigned Competence having the 5, and they're pushing aggressively into the 4 mana.
Mosh Pit onto 2. Leyline C was also out at the time, and they're just going to delete Hanzo. There's the level 4 pin down quest finished by Maiev, as there's the portal out. It's going to let Medivh get on the backline. Captain Sweetie trying to get away, but unable to get away from the Malthael Blink. Rainbow Lance is going to be next to fall. And that should be a boss pickup.
I'm just going to say it right now, Medivh cheats, even before 20. That's disgusting.
He only's really been hitting 1 or 2 with each ley line. So Medivh cheats could be
that
a
right
good
there.
pickup. The Rhaegar level 16 totem with the Colossal totem at 1. They got a lot of value. That's how they tried to start that fight on the ETC, slowed him down, tried to run him at him. But no boss pickup yet. Instead, Malthael's going to go for top objective. Leyline onto 1. But that's okay, because he was just used to try to give his team time to rotate in. There's the reverse amp slowdown coming out from Lucio, but the portal position of Medivh is going to let Diablo charge. There's the APOC after the arrow from Hanzo. They're trying to focus down ETC, but the Medivh shield got a lot of value, and it was actually Lucio they should have swapped to, as he got down to about a quarter health before he was able to heal that back up. And top objective was finished.
This was their chance. This was sort of their last time that they could fight before 20. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, with Medivh, that's really difficult. Lucio and Medivh make disengages easy.
Up the frequency, so a little extra cooldown there to use that more often. Heat treatment, domination, ability.
All right, at this point, Who Knows Gaming are probably going to force boss. They're going to be 20 shortly. They're going to force him to make them fight.
Missed the power slide though. Is he going to give him the space? No, it's not. He's going to miss the Ancestral after getting hit by last rites there. And that's going to be 20 pickup there for Who Knows Gaming, as this time they will go for a boss. And
yeah,
it is Medivh cheats. Deathmosh as well. Watch for Deathmosh. Bossa Nova there. So Sound Barrier up more often, but doesn't last as long. No one can stop Death, of course, on Malthael. And Greyman, looking at his talent, because he did not go for the throat, cannot take the ban talent, so they will not accidentally forfeit this game.
I actually think Deathmosh here might not get as much value. Wolfie's been doing great on the slides and Moshes. I don't think he needs it.
Double ley line. That's half the cooldown on Mosh Pit, though. Or half the cast time on Mosh Pit before ley line went off. But then it doesn't really matter, because they still got the kills.
Yeah, that's 2 kills right there. They're going to push in with the boss, get the keep, and they're going to be hugely up in structures.
For sure.
I don't think they're going to end yet. There's
another ley line. He's been really good at landing these Qs to get the ley line up all the time. Power slide onto the Blaze. The Maiev was able to jump over it. There's a quick dash out though, as APOC also comes out. There's the Maiev Warden Cage coming out. The Ancestral onto Diablo, as Maiev is still in the backline here trying her best, but she's going to go ahead and be taken down after being hit by Bullet. 20's now picked up for Feigned Competence. We'll see if maybe they can get a boss defense.
Yeah.
Blaze goes down. This is going to be really difficult.
This is
Rhaegar and
over.
Diablo are just sitting in base waiting for the game.
Very well
Diablo's going to
played
come out. He's
by
going to throw down a
Who's
spread.
Gaming.
So that's game 1.
That's excellent execution on the Medivh. That's MVP for me.
I agree. The Medivh performed very well. I'm going to take a look at some stats. I can't take a look at
100% ban on that one next game.
I imagine. They did send me the draft intro, but I'm not going to take the time to pull it up and go through it. The cast, I don't think. What just happened here? Oh, Wipeout DC'd.
Yeah, my game just crashed out. Excellent. That's what you like to see?
It says I'm searching for a game, so I'm going to close the game real quick. Going to close
it.
So
It does seem like Who Knows Gaming actually had a great plan. Who picked the map? I forget. Because they were on top of camps, they knew the strategy that they were going to go with, and creating games with these.
Who won gaming? Who won? Who Knows Gaming won coin flip and picked to go to that map.
Sky Temple, interesting. Yeah, it seems like when you have your little local strategies, it's nice to get that first win on it.
Green. So let's see here. Feigned Competence opted for first pick, so Cursed Hollow, which is the next map, was picked by Who Knows Gaming as well. Actually, let's go ahead and just pull this up real quick.
Well, so Who Knows Gaming is aiming for the big maps, big macro-oriented maps.
Alright. In game 1, the bans were Johanna, Abathur, Mephisto, Deathwing, Ana, Jaina. Don't know who banned what, or what pick order they did, but those are the bans. I actually think it was that order, so I think it was Johanna for Feigned, and then Abathur, then Mephisto, Deathwing, Ana, Jaina.
Yeah, no, guaranteed that Medivh is going to take a spot on that ban list.
Hero bans going into game 2. Feigned Competence had first pick. First ban Medivh. Who Knows Gaming banned Abathur.
Shocking.
Falstead ban coming out from Feigned Competence then. Deathwing banned from Who Knows Gaming. It's hard to keep track of this. Then the next ban was Ana, then Jaina. So the pickups were Sylvanas, Johanna, Lucio, Diablo, Hanzo, Greymane, Yrel, Sonya, Uther, Li Ming in that order.
If you say so.
So it was a last pick Li Ming. There's Sonya after picking up Greymane, Yrel. So that's a little interesting. We have the draft info now, so we can go through that at times.
Yeah, no, I like all the bans, specifically the Deathwing bans. I know that in our div, Deathwing hasn't necessarily been prioritized very much. In fact, he's been going through drafts without getting picked or banned. And it's interesting because in certain leagues, Deathwing just dominates all the games, and I don't know why, but we're not really. Are we missing something?
So what I noticed watching a couple extra games today was B East was banning him. B West sometimes bans him, sometimes picks him, but he gets through most of the drafts that I've seen.
You just ignore him.
I think it seems to be a West and East thing, at least in Div B.
Yeah, I know in Heroic, Deathwing's actually far more contested and far more played. If he gets through bans, might be worth a look.
Interesting. As we're going to go ahead and load into Game 2 of Feigned Competence versus Who Knows Gaming. Currently up, Who Knows Gaming up to 1-0. That's the draft screen. Alright, so we have Diablo being played by Chief Steve, Uther being played by Hyperbola, Sylvanas on Rainbow Lance, Hanzo on Toten Cult, and Sonya being played by Captain Squiddy. I'll go ahead and just introduce the other teams since I got the screen up already.
I'll just ignore that. Anyway, so Wolfie on Johanna, Mindcry on Greymane, Lupus64 on the Yrel, Mezos on Li Ming, and Crazy Boots on Lucio.
Alrighty. So, can Feigned Competence take us to game 3, or will Who Know Gaming clutch it out at 2-0?
I'm gonna go with yes.
You're going with the 2-0,
Just a
huh?
hunch. No, we're going for game 3. Just a hunch.
Game 3 is always nice. Alright. Hold your ground. Cocktail, full cocktail this time. W build Savannah's whole Silver Touch Uther there. Main healer Uther. Not something you see all too often, but not something you see crazy rare. Nice Sonic Arrow on top of the Lucio. As he was moving, too. Ether walk there. You're all holding their talent. You're all not sure what they want. But Who Knows Gaming spreads out pretty early here to these lanes. They did not wait around mid too much.
Yeah, you can see that they're interesting in macro. They're making sure that they're soaking all the lanes, getting all the possible XP, not missing anything just because you're fighting mid.
Yeah, but everyone enjoys a good game of ARAM. Sonya versus Urel, who wins that matchup normally?
I would actually say Sonya does, depending on the talents. Sonya didn't go block, which probably would have made it a little bit easier. But with the talent, the E talent on 4 and 7, Sonya just wins because she can spin almost any time.
Diablo charged into Li Ming landing that stun, but of course it's a 2v3, and Ming has a healer there, so she's just gonna heal up and leave. They are doing a 1-1-3 split as well. Now it's a 1-1-1-1-2 split as Greymane heads to the camp in Savannah's Eastern Orb.
Well, top lane, actually, Lupus is winning the lane. Urel is doing well into the Sonya. You just got to spin to win.
Yeah. It's a little hard. Light of Kelbor.
On the side of Feigned Competence, Totem Cult is already starting the siege camp.
Double
getting
dance
a little
at mid,
bit...
by the way. You're missing the dance party mid. There's the taunt coming out. They're just having fun. Neither of those heroes has kill pressure on the other, so...
Oh, I don't know. I think Uther can do some damage. And now Hans has joined him.
Definitely now that Hans was joined him, but not at level 1 by himself like that. It's going to be Gift of the Naru for Urel. So she's going to have a little extra healing there. Maybe a little extra burst healing on top of the Lucio to help cover those options.
Yeah, Gift of the Naru is pretty good. Gift of the Naru is pretty good. Cleanse would have been nice, or the roots would have been alright as well. Also for the move speed. Diablo charging in, not looking for any kind of real engage yet.
I don't know how to pronounce that Ming talent, but that Ming talent that everyone picks up to be annoying has come out. It's the
Triumvirate?
Yeah, Triumvirate.
That one.
Yeah. Yeah, you all can see it because I'm hovering over it. The one that returns all of her mana and reduces the cooldown on an orb if she lands on an orb at past 50%. Range. As Hanzo's just going to start channeling here, but... Oh, there's the Uther Stun. He was waiting. He blocks the wing. Lucio missed the Q as well. It was almost a free channel. As now Lucio's going to pay because he took so much Savannah's W damage, and Urel's going to knock him back now. Meanwhile, Ming died to the Diablo Uther combo.
Yeah. Diablo just saying, I'm going to do it myself. Since my team's not going to follow up, I got it. I got this. Returns us back to the old Diablo that could just solo anyone.
Past 13, that was obnoxious, let me tell you. Especially at the time I was a support player.
Well, Feigned Competence is taking their camp. Good timing. It'll push mid, and if they defend the wall mid, they'll have something to push with.
Hanzo's getting low in mana. He's going to have to tap her back before the next objective. Or maybe they'll give it and just try to push mid down real quick as they lose the gate. No, Hanzo's backing. That hints that they're gonna go. It's gonna be full orb build, it looks like, for Ming coming out here. Cocktail build from Greymane. Diablo and Jaina are both at half health as they're trying to stop this camp, but they don't quite have the wave clear to deal with the 3 people that are there. Definitely need Hanzo and or Uther there as they lose the well wall, and now they're gonna be late on this rotation to the objective. Sonia's gonna be super late, about 15 seconds late to this objective. Here they come. There's the stun onto Johanna, but you gotta watch out. They got a couple people at half health here on the side of Feigned Competence.
Yeah, the Ming orb miss. If he hit that, he's gonna get resets. But
Feigned Competence dodged it.
Oh,
a lot of poke there into Ming, and she's getting super low. That is something we didn't talk about was Feigned Competence has really good poke on this team comp with the Hanzo, Sylvanas, and Uther Holy Shock coming out now. As Urel's getting kind of low now. There's the W from Sylvanas going out there as well, and they're going to actually finish off Johanna with all of that. And they're going to start running away now. Urel going to mount up, try to sneak away here. She's going to go ahead and do that. Vision's going to be picked up there by Diablo. And Feigned Competence is ahead in XP, up 3 kills to 0. Up 2 tributes to 0. If they pick up this next one, they can just snowball with the 10 pickup as well. As their camp is now going kind of uncontested here in mid. Lupus is
they're
trying to
choosing
clear
to
it.
put through 3. They're pushing the mid, and they might actually get a kill on that. Did that just save the URL? Yup.
Yeah.
Diablo saving people one overpower at a time.
Hanzo did miss exactly 1 scatter arrow there as well, so I mean, come on, that's like 15 damage that he missed. Sylvanas is down in the bot lane. Sonya, though, on the top lane is about to take this wall. Lupus is going to have to back here, kind of low still from that mid fight. Missing 5? That was 5 or 6 XP orbs there. Never mind. Picked up 1, I think. It was kind of close. And it's Sonya who's actually in trouble, as he's going to go ahead and die.
Turns out 4v1, you don't win those.
Not too easily. Sonya is one of the few heroes that in the later game has a chance. But not very often.
Depends on the CC.
Yep.
And Feigned Competence, they're going to do the boss. Good call. They're going to give up the curse point, but that's perfect timing. They're going to get this boss, push with it potentially. They have a really strong push with the Sylvanas.
I agree. The other important factor is they showed Diablo mid. So it's less likely to get smelled out. Rotation. Yeah. Slow down the rotation and less likely to get smelled out that they're doing it. So, pretty good there. As they go ahead and finish that boss off. They do have Uther to also tank as well, which also helps.
And they're not going to do a hard push with the boss. Interesting. Okay, so they're rotating right to the top boss, which is yeah, fantastic. They'll have a nice big strong push top, just in time for the next objective.
Smart to not go for the URL kill. I think they could have gotten the URL kill, but I think it's better to get the boss first. And it takes 18 seconds to rotate from top lane to bot lane, so it takes about 15 or so to go from this point to the objective. So they're gonna be late to the objective. They definitely know that on the other team now. Is Urel? Oh, Urel just not quite, but APOC did come out. And who knows, Gaming could have gotten the tribute here. Might still get the tribute, depending on how much they were able to stall out here. They're gonna get it, so we're gonna go 2 tribute to 2 tribute. But double boss play on the side of Feigned Competence already.
Oh yeah, the value they're going to get now, it's slowly going to start to snowball. They're going to open up their win conditions slowly in the top lane. That's 1-4 down, and then they can push with the Sylv.
This is at least a keep wall, for sure. Uther just now rotating to them. They don't even have a healer yet. It looks like they can go for Bruiser Camp. Then they can use the Sylv and just take the mid fort as well here.
Yeah, take all those forts off the map. Make it blue.
Paint the map blue. They're gonna take the safe rotation.
Alright.
They could have redid that out, I feel like. Jump the wall with Sylv, turn off the building, your team comes around, you shred it. But yeah, it's alright. Playing it safe, don't want to accidentally throw the game. As now Urel in the bot lane, beating up some minions, gonna be ganked on here. How much can she get done?
Dead Urel.
Righteous momentum. There's the absorb. She gets out. Using her ulti means she gets out there. She's all good.
Yeah, at some point I'd like to see them commit. They do have Sylvanas, who has an extremely strong push, right? With her trait, she can turn off the buildings, and with a camp, you just like that. That's a fort. That's a given. You're very safe. And right now they're playing a little bit too safe.
Urel dies. No, Hanzo arrow misses, so Urel gets out. Lucio ulti was used to save. But that is 3 ults down on the side of Who Knows Gaming and only 2 on the other side. As there's the bullet, there comes the APOC though as well, and now there's split in between the Diablos. Johanna will be the first to fall in this engagement. Diablo's going to then flip back Urel, and she's going to go down as well.
This Diablo is angry. He's doing all the work. He's getting all the engages. He's getting all the kills.
Sonya was a little angry there. Did a lot of work on that guy. As there's the Diablo
And
just
he's
saying,
looking for more. Yeah, 50%, 50 shields. No big deal. I'll eat it.
why not? There's the Sonic Arrow. Uther's just walking up to this Greymane. There's the Wave of Force to try to separate him out a little bit. As top lane, you got some minions pushing in there. Bot lane, the Siege Camp's going to defend that, so that curse isn't going to get much in the bot. Top is now being defended by Urel. And pretty low health bars. Uther not known for his sustain healing, but known for his burst healing and armor giving. Pretty good in this kind of burst-oriented comp they're running, with their front line being the burst. And then just using Hanzo Sil for poke more late.
Interesting. So they did get the keep mid. I think I would have liked to have seen them confirm that top keep, because right now they're Who Knows Gaming will save it, so they still have some safety cushion there. They could have easily gotten it, and that's 2 keeps down. And it's really hard to defend.
Ken and Nier coming up from Li Ming, not being bold enough to go for the minus life. Drawing a blank. I started that sentence and then I forgot the name of that talent.
Yeah, glass cannon.
Glass cannon. That's what it is. Also, Sylvanas went remorseless, and I gotta say, not my talent choice on that level at all.
I want to love it.
Like on paper it's good, but I think in practice it's not as good as minus 25 armor on one person and minus 10 on the other.
Ooh,
Meanwhile,
what an
Ming
arrow
goes
though.
down. Yeah. Great Hanzo ulti there, getting a kill on the Ming. And she wasn't even glass cannon. And now they're gonna push up and get this fort as well, and it's triple fort down now.
Yeah, Who Knows Gaming have a bit of a steep hill to climb. They're still, I mean, they can still turn it around, but at this point, 16 to 14, I think Competence is going to get a free boss, and if they choose to push with it with the Sylve, I don't see how that keep stays up.
Carefully. Carefully is how it stays up. Top keep still staying alive there. 618 health left on that. It looks like they're going to go for another double boss play, because it is timed out, because that's what they did last time. So it is timed out, so by the time they show up, it should be just respawning. So you're already up there watching it. 8 seconds.
Yeah. And it's almost too bad that they showed mid lane, but still, the entire team of Who Knows Gaming is basically showing bottom, defending the boss.
Still down 16 too, so it's pretty hard to fight.
Yeah. They can easily take the boss top and push with it, get the keep. And this game is slowly snowballing out of control.
I mean, it's just the constant pressure coming out from Feigned Competence here. Giving them that leg up. As it doesn't even take a tower here on the boss in the bot lane. But they're also going to pick up the mid bruiser camp. They just did the same 3 camps in the same order.
Now, I don't think there's any way that Who Knows Gaming oh, no, they are. They might actually save the keep. We'll see.
No.
See, I would have loved to have seen
one
like
auto.
commit.
Oh, 2 autos. My bad.
And he goes down. Yeah.
Stun on Johanna. It won't get shield damage, but there is
Yes,
also
definitely.
a bruiser camp on that, as well as a catapult.
I saw you, Rainbow. You were going for that last camp. I saw you. Leave it alone. Go push.
As they go for bot wall here. 16
And there's
to
the power of
18.
Sylvanas.
Yep.
And
I don't even think
Yeah.
Sylvanas used her passive there. If she did,
She did.
I was alright. I just didn't see it.
on the tower.
There's the stun, Hanzo arrow. Do they have more CC? There's the absorb coming out from Urel. So she's going to actually survive this engagement so far. There's the D-shield on the stun while she's expecting to win. If they're kind of low, but it's actually Diablo looking at just as low. But he does have souls right now, so he's going to come back very soon. Wolfie kind of low there, but it's the Li Ming who's going to take to death maybe. Nope, Lucia's going to save her life. Sylvanas
and
W
Competence
almost.
still looking to get the kills.
If Sylvanas had minus 10 armor on her W, that Li Ming dies there.
Yeah, 100%. But this is a chance for Who Knows Gaming. They can turn it around. They can actually run. Yeah, with the curse, they might be able to open up the map a little bit more. The death timers are starting to get long, so Sonya's not going to be around for a little while. They just have to be smart about where they push. Now that camp will defend mid, so they need to look at other lanes. They need to push out maybe the top lane. Get rid of that top pressure.
Bruiser Camp will stop it if it's undefended. We'll just deny curse in that lane. Lane Siege Camps can deny that curse. So really, they only have 2 lanes to defend since Who Knows Gaming is mid. They are going to kill the Bruiser Camp. They will push up now, so they have to defend mid and they have to defend bot, and that's really it. So they're going to start with the 5v5 here in mid. Give the fort. That's the first step. Give that fort. You're also giving bottom fort, but that's all right. Look at Uther's position though. He's just ready for that flank. He's gonna come out. He's gonna look. Ming is taking a big scatter arrow there. There's the APOC. There's the silencing wailing arrow coming out as well. They're just bursting down the Johanna, but it's Ming who's gonna die first since she was already low from that big scatter. Wolfie getting kind of low on Joe. 400 health left, 300 health, 286, 216. And Rainbow Lance diving forward and gonna finish off the Johanna. There's the Urel now. She's getting low. There's the Diablo charge. The Q from Hanzo. Excuse me. They're gonna keep pushing here. Why not?
Yeah, no, this definitely the end. Diablo basically made opportunities there. Opened up the team fight. Had a great engage along with the Uther stuns.
And there's 20 talent.
Base pretty much finished the game right there.
This is your opportunity to take the 20 talent that helps most on core, not necessarily the best talent at 20, but nobody opted for that. Nobody did. And so that's game 2.
They all picked their talent.
Oh, double Divine Shield. That one's probably better on core than
sick.
In general. It's still a decent one. We're to game 3.
Oh man, there Diablo showing he can still Diablo's still a decent hero if you play him right. Lately, I've been getting back into him. He's fun. He's not as solo able as he used to be, but with a team behind him, that was pretty sick.
Did you leave? You need to leave that game.
I am going to. I'm talking.
Just leave the game so you get ready for the next one. All right. So.
Done.
Who Knows Gaming opted for map pick. So if Who Knows Gaming picked all 3 maps, and we're going to Infernal Shrines next, and then pull up the draft info. Medivh banned again, makes sense. Diablo was banned out, makes sense. Johanna was banned out this time because it's Infernal Shrines, makes sense.
Well, get rid of the best tanks.
Hanzo banned out, makes sense. It was just the 2 most impactful heroes from Feigned Competence banned out. Later on, we had Uther and Kel'Thuzad banned out.
No, the Kel'Thuzad. Which team actually plays the Kel'Thuzad?
So this would have been Feigned Competence.
Banning that, I'm assuming.
Who knows, Feign, who knows. So then does it swap the order of bans in the middle? Like who gets the first ban?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, since Uther was played by Feigned Competence, I'm guessing that that Who Knows banned it, so Kel'Thuzad was banned away from Who Knows Gaming by Feigned Competence.
Oh, right. Interesting. So they have the propensity to play the cancer heroes, Medivh and Kel'Thuzad. Interesting.
So the draft order was Sylvanas first pick, which makes sense. ETC, Greymane, Sonya, Murden, Orphea, Alexstrasza, Ana, Kira, Mathael. Early Sonya pickup, wanting to go back into that. And of course Alexstrasza, which is one of the few maps that you see her more often than not. So we are going to go ahead and load into this game.
I miss playing more Alexstrasza. She can still be really good.
Chief Steve on the Murden, Hyperbola on Ana, Totem Cult on the Kira, Rainbow Lance on Sylvanas, and Captain Squiddy on the Sonya.
And on Wolfie on the ETC, Mind Cry on the Greymane, Lupus on the Malthael, Mezos on the Orphea, and Crazy Boots on Alexstrasza. And I have no idea who wins, so this will be fun.
I do.
Shh. Shh.
Alright, Greymane going into Cocktail build again. They picked up Greymane, all of them. Good luck, have Batman.
I was just gonna say, that's a thing.
Block on Murden. Fear the Reaper instead of the On the Pale Horse. Ancestral Strength,
I don't
Horse,
recall.
Orphea.
I do not recall the last time I've seen Block on Murden. Or the last time, in fact, I've played Block on Murden. I mean, I don't think it's bad into Greymane, so there's that. but I don't recall the last time I've done that.
I avoid taking block on basically any character, besides maybe
Ah, see.
Johanna, but even then it's usually not worth it. Early
Where do
clear
I
advantage going to
start?
go to Feigned Competence. To be fair, I don't play very many block heroes.
Fair enough. Sonya into Malthael. I think Sonya initially definitely loses that fight. Actually, at 4, that's even worse.
Remain died. I'm guessing that was Sleep
That
Dart
happened.
into Stun. They did that without Murden. So I think it was Sleep Dart into Kira Stun, I think is what it was, with Sylvanas damage. So I think I'm
In the
thinking of.
meantime, Midwave is slowly dying, but Feigned Competence is going to pick up the XP while Who Knows Gaming is slightly behind on the rotation.
Just kind of
Who's
moving
going to get
back
their
and forth.
camp first? Chef Steve starting
Murden.
that up.
Murden's gonna get it first. The Feigned
Yeah, that
Competence
shows.
is definitely taking the quick speed up here.
Yeah, that shows the power of good wave clear, especially on this map where you can get an early rotation advantage and start taking camps, which will enable your push further.
I feel like just Who Knows Gaming is playing a little too passively. Like, they have solid wave clear, they have Greymane, and they have Orphea, and both those are decent wave clear heroes. But they have to both step up a little, and they're both like everyone's just staying back on the side of Who Knows Gaming right now.
Yeah, and especially I'm thinking now that they have Malthael double clearing, they should look to actually show some strength, show have balls, start the engage.
And all the cooldowns go out for both teams, and nothing happens.
All right, well they're going to clear bottom and hopefully they're engaged mid because again they have the Malthael doing the double soak, which he can out soak Sonya pretty easily. They should definitely use that for their advantage and be aggressive. Don't let off.
Orphea picking up the mid soak. Feigned Confidence going for that bruiser camp. Good timing on that as well. They are going to be late to the first objective, but they do have to wait. Well, Who Knows Gaming has to kill 30 monkeys first before they can cap it. And Who Knows Gaming also going to go for bruiser camp. So that's a thing that both teams are doing.
No. All right, Who Knows Gaming actually gave up on that camp. They're trying to get the first start, the start on the objective.
They're not really getting. If they had just done this from the get-go, they could have had like 15 by now. But instead, they only have 10. But here they go. There's the Alexstrasza Dragon. But there's the minus heal there coming out from Ana as well, denying the first circle of healing.
Sonya very late to the fight. Alright, no deaths.
Alright, now they tap up and go again. Dragon's
Dragon
down.
Queen's down.
There's
But
Orphea
only 8 more
out.
monkeys. 7.
4. They'll get it. These W's coming out from Sonya though, doing quite a bit of damage, especially because she's specced into Shattered Ground there. And Orphea just needs to throw out some W's here. Try to secure it.
Yeah.
But needs to be careful.
Can just
Kira.
reset.
And there they go. They pick it up. Feigned Confidence. Kira's looking kind of low. Sonya can go heal herself off a wave. Murden just needs to do Murden things.
Yeah, I feel like Feigned Competence felt a little overly confident into that engage. They went 4 into 5. Sonya was fairly late, so they just needed to wait because they ate so much damage early.
They took block on Murden, but they didn't take evasion on Kira. Of note. I don't know. But they did take the slow, which always slows aren't bad. Slows are a good thing. Soft CC. Fuel Q build coming out there from Alexstrasza.
Yeah, the early Punisher didn't really accomplish much other than the wall, so now we're going to get back into the rotations, get some priority, maybe get a count.
It's the
And
standard
that's exactly what they're
value.
doing.
Standard value from that protector, I'd say. Ping's
Yeah,
coming
both
out
Murder
there.
and ED just sniffing each other out. And unfortunately, Tom's sporing. No need to look.
I do. I check. They need some camera time, just like people
Don't
request
say
for
it.
you.
Don't say it.
Just like you.
Yeah, but I make it happen, right?
You,
Stuff
the
happens.
pitter patter of your feet walking in a circle in the lane.
Yeah.
But there, we can just watch Sonya. We can watch Captain Squiddy spin to win on this wave. And,
Lupus is going to engage, and look at that. Instant damage.
minus
Value on the
healing.
talents.
Yeah, minus healing, denying
Oh
some
my
of that healing.
goodness.
But bot lane, Wolfie's gonna die there.
Nobody's gonna die.
Wolfie died.
Oh, he did.
I just caught him dying. Do you want to guess what he died to?
No. Sleep?
Kira's tether.
Yeah.
Not the rotation one, the other one, just the pool tether.
Oh, yeah. Just the trait. D.
Yeah. He died to that.
I've been known to use it before. An int with it.
I usually use it to escape. I rarely use it
So,
to engage. It has
so
just
one
a
of the
hair farther range than the E, spinning E.
Yeah. So, Feigned Competence stick the camp. One of the nice things that they could have done is gotten vision on the well and got rid of the well. This way, the camp itself didn't have much value other than just taking it away from Who Knows Gaming. But here's another engage and ETC down.
Kira goes behind the wall, so she dies here as well.
And that's 1-for-1.
And it's tens in fight, just like standard. Except Who Knows Gaming did not pick their tens in the middle of the fight this time. Lifebinder from Alex Straza coming out there. Gonna let the Grey Mane or ETC go super deep and have the chance to heal up. But again, it's into Ana, so...
Yeah, into I know. I think I
Lifebinder
would've-
has the tether heal that gets blocked, but not the burst heal at the end. As Ana's in trouble here. Orphea just doing Orphea things. Drops the ult kind of far back. But
Missed the
Grey Mane's
cue.
just gonna finish it.
Gaming confirms. Now, unfortunately, they don't have a wave to push with. They're going to have to wait a little bit, maybe get some value, but objective is up as well. So they're going to rotate top and maybe get a head start on the objective.
Wolfie already doing that. Mafia gonna leave a couple. There's the Bruiser camp coming out. What are they gonna do? They do have the Savannahs here on the side of Feigned Competence. They could
Yeah, at
just
this
go
point-
for a fort.
At this point, you know, oh, that's, yeah, you lose the objective, so make the best of it. You push somewhere else. I would say.
Probably not
probably
two
push
places
mid.
at once, but
Yeah.
looks like they
Yeah,
are gonna
push
group
that
back
mid.
up at mid here.
Yep.
Savannah's
There's
passive
only-
going out. There's the tower turned off, and there is the fort turned off.
Frankly, if Who Knows Gaming doesn't actually respond to this, they might lose more than the Protector
Base
could ever
race,
game.
base race, base race. Aw, they're backing
Let's not
off.
go there.
I wanted the 5v5 base race. I've had one of those. That was fun. I casted a 6-minute game.
We won't talk about base races. Those don't go well.
Base races are fun. Especially if you draft for it. But here's the
Yeah.
Protector's got the wall. As long as it takes the fort as well, they go even. It's just that simple.
But
And
Sonya's
there goes
also
the
getting
fort.
value down on the camp.
But
And she'll be
Mafia's
able to
soaking
get it somewhere
away.
expensive. Yep.
So, it's still even. Slightly. It's like 53%. I guess I have the number right there. 53% left as the Frozen Archer jumps the wall. And, Savannah's though. Diana, go ahead and just drop stuff out. Kira going out as well. Murden gonna get rooted by the Frozen Punisher as it drops. And, that was that.
And there's the Lifebinder going out, fully healing Wolfie, or that was... Now, was it actually last time that you saw Kira? Who plays Kira?
The last time I saw Kira was when I played Kira recently.
Totem Cole does, obviously, but in an NGS match, I haven't seen Kira.
In an NGS match, no. But I have recently played Kira. I've been keeping up on that here.
Mm-hmm.
I saw someone else play it. I played it, and I did pretty well with it.
Yeah, I think she's just this hidden gem.
I agree. I think people are still not quite sure where she goes. Like, she feels like melee assassins feel really awkward in the 4-man right now, with the exception of probably Maev. And maybe
Yeah.
Alarak at times. But she's not that great of a soul laner either. So, like, she's got a couple
She has
matchups.
some good matchups.
She has
yeah.
some matchups, but every hero has a couple matchups, you know. Even Morales wins a couple offlane matchups.
Wait, what? Did you say Morales? That's not
Yes.
a thing.
Yeah, offlane Morales is a real thing. As we have the Savannah team seizing here, but they're getting soft locked out of the mosh pit here by the Kira. And Savannah's getting blown up, but it's the Ana who's in trouble. She's shrunk down, tiny Ana, trying to run away, but it's the Alexstrasza E slows there, keeping her there.
And
Orfeo going in.
up.
Kira with the nano boost is going ham, or trying to, but she's gonna fall. Didn't have an opportunity to ult because it was still on cooldown. If Kira had her ult there, she could have secured some massive kill potentially.
Yeah, that was such an unfortunate commitment. I mean, they did have 5v4, which just turn around on them really hard. But they also interrupted the Mouse, which is now back up. They can just get another pick, and they have it for the next fight.
If they had waited to interrupt it just a little bit longer, they could have had the full cooldown. Instead, they only had the 10-second interrupt. So, Who Knows Gaming's gonna back off now. Look for probably go get Bruiser Camp.
Yeah, Who Knows Gaming is looking to control this match. They're up structures. They're going to get a push with this camp potentially. The objective is going to spawn bottom, so they'll get some value out of it.
Yeah, there's the ping. Their both teams pinging out where objective is in the bot lane. And they have the potential though here on Feigned Competence. Oh, they're gonna go invade on the Sonya.
Dead Sonya.
Only if they land CC. She walks away. She gets out. It's not enough. She gets away. The power slide to say hello, and then they leave. But there's the Bruiser camp. Sonya will probably take the time to kill these camps. She kind of has to.
Oh, at this point, it might be worth to actually. Oh, this is worth it. Just push and get the keep.
Meanwhile, Malthael's dying. Wailing Arrow comes out. Kira ulti also coming. They've already dropped 2 ultis on Malthael, and he's still walking away. And there's the life binder, so he's just getting full healed. And that's 2 ultis for 1.
Why is this healthy Malthael running away? Push!
You gotta go clear the mid camp. Meanwhile, you have Sonya trying to somehow stop this, as now Sylvanas, Ana, and Merton show up. Kira just now backing. But that is a keep down, so Who Knows Gaming has their win condition available.
And they lose nothing. They don't even lose the objective. They're going to
they
get the
lose
objective
6
now.
monkeys.
Huh.
But 16 talents picked up
play
now.
Who Knows Gaming. Okay, but now we're going to have a 16-2 or even talent level fight. ETC's already waiting for the big mosh. There he comes. It's coming. It's coming. I feel it.
Time.
Big mosh. Ooh.
There's the Spirit. There's the nano boosted Kira coming again. You gotta land a lot of value there with your E. Gonna put her past him on a lot of people. There's the mosh.
Oh,
but he's ticking down.
The
he's ticking down from Kira anyways. Kira's massively healing up. There's her ulti coming out, but not quite enough to finish off the Alexstrasza before Lifebinder finishes and heals her back up. The Kira value, meanwhile, Merton's already found. This Kira though. Holy cow, Kira looking strong there. Kira's just gonna go back in 1v4 into the dragon.
Into the dragon.
She's gonna go ahead and leave now. She's like,
she's a smart Kira.
1v3, and then a normal baseline Alexstrasza. I could take that. 1v3 plus a dragon. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, I think you could only take it on Morales.
Yeah, I agree. Morales definitely wins there. The 1v4.
Okay, so there's absolutely no way that they're gonna defend this keep, right? That keeps down.
I honestly couldn't tell you. There's 2 Katas here.
Sonya top lane,
no
they're pushing only S3.
No Malthael, no ETC yet. There's the jump, the first jump. Trying to pull it to
Oh,
mid.
what a bait.
Will they get the full pull?
They
Not
pulled
a full pull.
That was excellent from Feigned Competence.
And they'll save the keep here. Kira's gonna go ahead and finish that off, and Who Knows Gaming is already disengaged.
I think that's a huge missed opportunity. I mean, they're already up, so they have, you know, they can go pretty much anywhere on the map, but they could have easily taken that keep if they actually committed to the push.
Sonya's trying to help get her team to 20. Wolfie looked like he was calling to go gank the Sonya, but instead they're going to be engaged. Malthael was just going to go ahead and take tons of damage. Here's the Kira ulti again, not quite securing a kill, and then immediately afterwards the Lifebinder are going to win. And
Merton says no to the last rights. Hell no.
The teams are just going to walk away again. Ult's being popped, but nothing will come in. 5 kills, though 8 so far. So honestly, it hasn't felt like there's been that many deaths for the most part. They're usually around the objectives. Around the objectives, they fight until someone dies. But other than that, they usually disengage, both teams.
Are we gonna get a death mosh? now
Death
I think
Mosh,
I could see
Death
value here.
Mosh.
Deathmatch for sure. This game, I would be
Tour
taking
bus.
Deathmatch.
I want to see tour bus.
You just gotta hit it. Hit the 5-man mosh and then hit it again.
Hit the 1-man mosh and power slide to get the 4-man mosh. I used to, one of the early teams I was on, we had a guy that was like he was an ETC and Stitches, were his 2 tanks. And he would always take tour bus, but he would also always take power slide goes across the walls. And so the way he
Yeah.
would fight at 20 was he would position behind a wall, channel a mosh pit, and then power slide into the team through the wall, and land 5-man moshes every time. Because you wouldn't check across the wall for your mosh pit.
Yeah, just laugh at him while he's dancing behind the back.
Casters would always be like, he has it. Then they would be like, he's just moshing for no reason, and then he'd power slide and land 5 people, and you're like, oh, there it is. Never mind.
In
So,
other news,
there's another bruiser camp evade.
invading a bruiser camp.
Nothing's really happening. They see each other, they leave. They just wait for the objective.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the waves are pretty pushed up, so it's actually hard for Feigned Competence to get the XP to get to 20. That's one of the things you want to try and do to get your XP back. You actually don't want to push the lanes. You have to pick a lane and soak it. And this way, stepping up into 20s is just so risky.
Mid keep falls this, or fort. Mid fort falls this time.
Inconsequential. At
Death
this point,
Mosh.
there it is.
And
And I want,
Ritual of Life.
we're going to see the value. I can smell it. Sonya sneakily getting away.
Dwarf launch.
Says
was
no
it
to
pickup?
the pick.
Honestly, I kind of wish that they had Haymaker this game. There's been a couple times Haymaker would have definitely been the pickup here.
I don't know. I just can't condone Haymaker pick ever.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
not a thing.
bullet lacerates. Any tank dies. It doesn't matter. All Avatar does is slow down when you die. Blink from Sylvanas. Utility built from Kira is a little interesting. Hardened Shield.
20s are up.
And Ignore Pain. Let's see the 20v20 fight. Here we go. Murden's gonna go in. He's not gonna hit anything but monkeys with this stun. There's the dragon, but here comes the Kira in the, there's the Mothel gonna go down first. Nope, the big life binder, but there's the mosh pit coming out.
And there's a death mosh.
ETC's the first one. There's the death mosh though. There's the Kira trying to get value. There's the Silence engraving from the Kira. Murden's going down, but everyone's dying to poison damage. There goes the Alexstrasza, and in the end,
what?
it's in fact
Wait,
gonna
what?
be Feigned Competence, surviving double mosh to get all the kills. Because Kira and Sylvanas were in neither mosh, and they were just wailing damage. Because it took so long to kill the Murden because they didn't have bullet.
Okay, Feigned Competence is now cheating. They shouldn't be able to win this, right? After that, what?
No, how do you not win after surviving double mosh? There's going to be the stun from Kira onto the Mafia, but going to miss her Q. Sylvanas is going to keep this building turned off, but it's about to run out. Who's going to be the one to take it? And it's going to be Sonya. Sonya's taking it, which is just fine, because Sonya can take that. There goes the building. Now they're going to go on to core. They're just going to hit core. And now it's,
Okay, give me the sprays. Give me the bees. Bee steps. Let's do it.
You don't be toxic. We condone toxicity here. This is a nano booster Kira trying to go onto the Mafia. Let's go ahead and do that this time. There goes the last right. Time to full health. Sonya. Sylvanas is going to die, but it doesn't matter as the core falls. Feigned Competence taking it 2-1.
Okay, tell me there's someone online. Tell me there's an interview coming.
Let's see.
Is Kira OP? Do you need to start playing Kira?
I mean, I already said.
Shh. Shh.
I
Say no
played
more.
her recently.
Shh. Please tell me somebody was watching for Feigned Competence and they'll do an interview.
We have 6 viewers. Someone's got to be from Feigned Competence.
Yeah, there's this jailer, this URL god.
I just used every name but the one that actually shows up in chat. Alright, well, we're not running a delay, so... Oh, wait, there we go. Alright, we'll invite him in here. Up to general. Sorry about the coughing. Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
what a turn. That was awesome.
It surprised me even.
The win one fight at 20 win game. Always a good strat.
Essentially, I mean, isn't that the meta?
Yeah.
Wow. So who was on the Kira? Because that was disgusting.
Hold
That would have been Fulton Colt, yeah.
Yeah, that was something. I feel like we need to start playing Kira a bit.
It's Nano
Yeah,
versus Kira though.
Nano Kira is basically what it is. It's not so much that it's just Kira.
That's the OP strat. Holy smokes, everything's just dying. While there's a double mash happening, doesn't matter. Everything else is dying.
Yeah. Our tanks were to the top and somehow weren't affected by the mosh so much.
Hmm.
And I've managed to get the healing throughput with Ana from the back with the triple darts.
Right. And
Kind of.
and if you know the death mosh is coming, why even interrupt it, right? Just let it play out. The tanks
Yeah.
are distracting the back line.
Murden survived for quite a while at the end there.
No, I will commend the Murden for not taking the meme talent at 10 and actually going the real talent avatar. Thank you. You okay there? Well, either way, how does it feel? You guys took the early loss on game one and then turned around with your Mac picks. Was that a plan, basically? Did you have a strat?
I haven't gone into this season with any kind of strategy really. My team is pretty new to the concept of competitive play,
Mm-hmm.
so having them committed to a role just to learn the game is my objective for this season. Um, After game one, it was more a response to what the other team was doing well, like
Right.
that
Well,
cheating Medivh.
the cheating Medivh, yeah, that was. People should start getting bans for just playing Medivh. Like, that's just not okay. The hero has no place in HOTS, in my opinion. No, you guys caught on. And we saw in game two, then, or basically in game three, I think the Diablo ban as well. Basically, both teams respecting the big picks for each team.
Mhm.
So you guys obviously were hiding that Kiara for the. Was that it? You guys were hiding it. Like, this is what we're going to come out with for the last fight for all the marbles.
um, it's not so much that it was hidden; it was just that we needed something else since we didn't have the Diablo setup anymore with
Mm-hmm.
the Hanzo.
Mm-hmm.
Since that was taken off the table, Kira was a reliable CC fallback,
Mm.
and then Ana was open, so we went for it.
Yeah, what a combo! And I don't know if even CC, but it was just the bleed comp. That was
Okay.
everything was just dying to it.
She has a lot of bleed baseline, but then you amplify that with Nano, and she's basically 3 heroes worth of damage.
Yep. That's what we were watching.
But so you said you picked her for the CC as well. Is that why you chose Kira over like Lunara, who's also heavy poison oriented?
I don't like running double poison mostly because it turns out to not be all that impactful when you want to be going in right for just poking. Also, because my team is fairly new to the whole competitive scene, they have a very limited hero pool, which is unfortunate. It restricts whatever strategies I can employ, and it makes me hesitant on my shot calls. Like in game two with the Cursed Hollow, the second double boss play for the keep finish with the bruisers, should have been a core call, but I'm not really confident in their execution mechanically.
Yeah, sometimes those calls are really difficult, and everybody has to be on the same page. I think that you had the opportunity to get a little bit more value. That keep top, you did eventually get with the boss, but yeah, always look to see if you can actually end the match, because I think you guys played the map well and had the opportunity to end earlier.
That's something we managed to execute on the third game. Right.
Hell yeah, that was something.
More luck than anything.
So
Madge, are you alive? Are you are
from
you done
time,
with your coughing?
sometimes I'm out of water, so I have to be done with my coughing. Um, so they were ranked. Have you guys recorded this match yet?
I believe I have.
All
At least I
right.
did the result reporting.
Well, I'm gonna read off from the NGS website some like placement points. I wasn't sure if it included tonight's yet or not.
Mm,
So you guys are now sitting at 10th place.
yes.
I
Top
think you
8
still.
makes it. So you guys have a chance. It's a small chance, but you have a chance to make it into playoffs still.
Yeah.
Who do you
Who do
guys
you
Hopefully,
have
play
left?
next?
we have Deviled Kegs, Necrofin, Team Training Wheels, and Soak Every Lane.
A lot of fun ones coming up for you guys.
So you're winning all of them, right?
The hope. That's the hope. That puts us in the middle of the pack, I believe.
Actually, question for you: how much research do you actually do for each of these teams? Because I know my team does actually quite a bit. It's some of the things that we enjoy. How much research goes into each and every one of these matches?
I dedicate about 1 hour per player,
So
Wow. Okay.
5
and then in
hours
addition,
per team.
depending, yeah, if they have
Or
more players, it means more. And then on top of that, I do watch the replays for more time. It's just I watch specific players for that 1 hour a piece, and then
so for
Mhm.
like roll 1 that has a roster of 9 people, you spent 9 hours scouting just the player base.
That's
Yeah.
commitment and that's love. Love for the game.
I like how I act
yeah,
surprised, but like our team probably spends more hours scouting than that. So
yeah,
I got
it's
plenty of time at work. Shush.
a lot of numbers. It's you can dive right into it.
well, you can.
Yeah.
There's a lot of numbers that you can have fun with, especially when you have like patience who just pours out stats on request.
Yeah. Do you actually look at the stats like the stats of the storm? Do you find value in who hits 10 first, who dies the most, and all that kind of stuff?
Not generally. If I do look at something like that, it's for the trend as opposed to any sort of
Hmm.
concrete evidence of play. Uh, you can get a lot from it, certainly, but unless you're playing at a consistent level with consistent play, it doesn't really matter as much as the individual stats do.
Hmm.
When did we face you?
Um, a few
Because I
weeks
know we've
ago,
played you. Because I know we don't face you for the remainder of the season.
Yeah. How
uh,
much do you scrim? Do you get a lot of value out of scrim?
unfortunately, my team just doesn't have the availability for scrim,
Right.
despite having seven or eight players.
Yeah, that's
2 weeks
always
ago,
tough.
we faced you
And
2 weeks ago.
we're split east and west coast too.
That's
So we
always
different
fun.
lineup.
Yeah, but we have West availability, so that helps. I happen to be the scheduler, and I'm grateful for the availability of my team right now.
Mm. It's it's nice to know that they can show up whenever you need them to.
After a specific point, that's what it is. Oh,
So,
you were the team we banned Cho'Gall goal against.
Yes, everybody has. Well, the past two games not, but most everyone has banned Cho'Gall against us.
did we start a trend?
I noticed that this week, Abathur bans have gone out, and I only played one Abathur game.
Okay, but
You
really,
played
do you
it
play the
against
Cho'Gall?
us.
Shame on you. That's another one. But do you actually play the Cho'Gall? Or were you planning to pull it out?
We have Cho'Gall players, and they play a lot of Cho'Gall.
All right, well,
And they have
we'll
a
keep that.
particularly high win rate on it, like 60-something%.
Right, so the
You guys
Cho'Gall
were
ban
the-
was good.
You guys were the team that you had a person AFK in draft, and you guys randomly got Abathur and BOE.
Yeah, it was an AFK.
Yeah, that was obnoxious. Yeah, because then he went into mine build.
the quad bruiser wasn't obnoxious.
First of all, it was 5 bruiser. All right.
It was meant to be, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have any good copy targets, so it was a bit lackluster for
Yeah,
Abathur. So
I
couldn't
jumped the
really...
keep wall for you.
That's you admit to that. I'm surprised.
Yeah, it just
yeah, I distinctly remember a panda chasing me down the lane.
I would have
Yeah, there
had you if it
goes-
wasn't for Sylvanas.
There goes Madge, inting.
I was like, 1-for-1 will be alright. And then Sylvanas shows up and gets the one extra piece of damage in to make sure I die
How many
before the
stacks
last.
did she get? She got what? 226 stacks.
Yeah.
Good time.
No,
30-something.
262, I think.
Oh, I have
What's-
even more.
Because it was 223 right before the last fight started. I want to say Arrow said it was 263 at the end of the fight.
Yeah, I think we ended the last possible second. Otherwise, she just sneezed and we died. All of us.
It was the double divine shield that took off.
Yeah. So today, obviously you guys won. Who was your MVP for the team?
MVP for the team, I would probably have to give that to Totem Colt.
Hmm.
The Hanzo error responses were pretty good. The ones that landed, that is. And then it was most consistent in terms of actual gameplay, following up, being there for. the
Who's your
other team.
tank?
Chef Steve was our tank.
Okay, right. He seemed really angry in game 2. He was just
Yeah,
like,
bro.
okay, I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna slam you, and I'm gonna Q you, and you're done. He was basically
After-
just like, those engages were insane.
After game 1, I told him just go. If you find something that you want to go after, just go for it. Your team will follow you.
Yeah. I think he's my MVP in game 2 because he just took off and he was angry.
Yeah, no, it was a very good map for him too. All those extra
Yeah.
walls.
100%. It's why he was banned in game 3.
Yeah. They didn't need to ban Hanzo as well. Only one would have been fine.
Well, either way, it worked out for you guys. Any shoutouts you want to do? Since...
Not particularly. I'm pretty low key on the community thing.
Not even shouting out your own team. All right.
Nah, they need to earn it.
I feel like today they might have. All right.
The
Well,
default
good luck.
shoutouts are usually your own team, NGS, and the casters. And I don't require anyone to shout me out. Like, obviously, I'm here. I can shout myself out.
Yeah, no, I really do appreciate that. You guys are on it for casting this season. Every
That's
game
mostly
cast.
just Arrow, to be honest.
He's got over 70 games casted.
Yeah.
How
Where
the
does he get
man
the
does
time?
it.
Just, well, they-
I mean, I have no life either, but
in fact, this was last week was the lowest at only casting 57% of all games. Week 1 was 89%. Yeah, Arrow's cast at 70, Bahamut's cast at 28 is the next highest.
I think he cheats. He does replays.
He does a lot of replays I think it's like Sunday. He does like a 4-hour, 5-hour replay cast marathon.
Insanity.
Shout out to
It's
Arrow.
nice to have someone like that in the
Yeah.
community.
It is for sure. Him and Bahamut and Murda, the top 3. Definitely the more well-known ones. After that, Lulu's done a bunch of co-casting. Then you have Weenus. After that, it's a lot of your common ones that show up for here and there, but aren't necessarily like the main caster group like those ones are. Like Murda, Bahamut, Arrow for sure. Just they cast non-stop. Shout out to those guys. Unlike me, this is my 3rd cast of the season. I'll be lucky to retain my caster tag.
Shh, we don't talk about those.
I only need 2 more.
We don't talk about Fight Club.
Alright, anyways, Wipeout, you got any shoutouts you want to do? We'll wrap this up. It's 2 a.m.
As always, hi Lily. Our number 1 fan. I don't know if she watched, but hopefully she enjoyed the game if she did. Thanks for a great game. You guys put on a hell of a show. It was a hell of a turnaround. Enjoy that, and good luck to you in the next few matches.
Thank you. Hopefully we can ride that wave.
Yeah, come back for season 9 for sure.
Well, definitely.
Alright. Thank you all for stopping out to Nexus Commentaries. Check us out on YouTube. We have a Twitter. I don't often go and post there. Unless I plan things out in advance, which is not often. Do a bunch of POV streams of our stuff here as well, if you're interested in that kind of thing, for some reason. Other than that, we'll see you next time in the Nexus.